one stop, a family shop. Think Thayer, come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
We played hard tonight. Satisfied with the way we played, the effort. Definitely disappointed in our turnovers at the end of the game. I didn't think they were forced turnovers. I think it was our mistakes that we made, and that's what made the game closer than what it should have been.
When you come and see us after this game, what's the overriding emotion? Is it relief? I mean, you tell me, what is the overriding emotion?
I'm happy as all can be. It may not show it in my smile, but I'm happy. Every time we win, I am so happy. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. Is lessons to be learned from this game, but it's always a better lesson after a win.
So, in other words, at what point does that happiness become, okay, guys, this was not our best, here are the things we need to work on?
It's now. I mean, it's already there. It wasn't our best, but it's a victory at the end of the day. It's things we have to work on, just executing out of timeouts and understanding what's drawn up and how to execute it. And if you have a issue or you don't understand, then let me know right before we go out. But there's no way we're supposed to turn the ball over that much at the end consecutive times, and not with the guards that we have, and just disappointed with our play towards the end of the game.
And I know I'm focused on the struggles to stop their three-point shooting in the first half and the turnovers at the end to let them kind of make that final run. What were the keys, though, for that second half run where you started to pull away? What were the keys?
Defense. Our defense improved. We started to get stops. Once we got stops, we want to run off of our defense. We were able to run off our defense in transition. So the first thing was getting stops, was bearing down and saying, hey, I can stop my man. And we did a good job in the second half. We didn't give up as many threes. And, we took control of the game until we started to turn the ball over.
And that better defense against the threes, were there adjustments at halftime, or were you just doing what you wanted to do better?
We would adjustments at halftime. We decided to switch 1 through 4 was the first thing we did, and that kept the ball in front of us so they didn't get the drive and kick threes. So that cut down right there on that. But we also played better individual defense, and that was the difference right there. We were getting beat too easy in the first half and not communicating. The main thing for us is to communicate on defense. In the first half, we did not do a good job of that. Second half was better. But we can't start every game the same way. It's like we start the game without communicating on defense, and we dig ourselves a hole, and then we come out of it. But, it's not always going to be that. So we got to get a better start to the game.
Any more questions for Coach?
I do. We can talk a little bit about the rebounding numbers, because, that when you could get them to miss, it looked like you did a pretty good job on the boards that way, and also did pretty well offensively. Would you agree or disagree?
Agree. They shot 39%, so that's not a high percentage. So we did get them to miss. We rebound by committee. Our guys are all in there, and as you look, Spence with 6, Rasheed with 7. Zach is our leading rebounder. He got 11. So all the guys chip in on the defensive end for us, and defensive rebounding end for us, and that's something we want to continue on. And we do a drill every day where we box out and go after rebounds. So it's always the toughest guys win.
And when you talk also about your rotation, it looks like it was a little bit, it was different than Urbana, but obviously that's a different game. But it also looked like it was different from the games in Florida. Is that something that's evolving, or?
No, it's more on you have to practice well. You can't take practice off and then expect to play well in the games. It just doesn't happen. In some instances, yes, it can happen. But for me and the way I want to play, you have to practice hard every day. You have to bring it in practice, and when the game comes, it's fun. The game is fun because you see the things that you worked on in practice in the games, and that's what I'm looking for. Today, an example of that was Josh Gomez. He stepped up and played like he's been practicing. So I'm satisfied with the way he played.